for keeping our trees healthy. Why is orchard sanitation so important? Think of it like this. Fallen leaves, rotten apples, and dead twigs are like comfy beds for pesky insects and diseases. If we leave this mess lying around, these troublemakers can easily survive the winter and attack our trees next spring. By cleaning up the orchard, we're taking away their hiding places and making it much harder for them to survive. This means fewer pests and diseases next year, which means healthier trees and more delicious apples. So, after you've picked the last apple, remember to give your orchard a good cleanup. Your trees will thank you for it with a bountiful harvest next year. Apple scab is a fungal disease that can wreak havoc on our apple trees. Understanding its life cycle is key to controlling it. The story of apple scab starts with two types of spores, ascospores and conidia. Ascospores are like the first wave of attack. They develop in the spring on infected leaves that have been lying on the ground all winter. These spores are tough and can survive for weeks, just waiting for the right moment to strike. When the weather is warm and wet, ascospores are launched into the air and carried by the wind to our unsuspecting apple trees. If they land on wet leaves or blossoms, they infect the tree, causing the first signs of disease. Once ascospores infect a tree, they produce the second type of spore, conidia. These spread the infection throughout the tree during the growing season. Conidia are responsible for the characteristic scabby spots we see on leaves and fruit. These spots aren't just ugly, they weaken the tree and make it harder for it to produce delicious apples. Infected leaves fall prematurely, reducing the tree's ability to photosynthesize and store energy. Infected fruit is often small, misshapen, and unappetizing. In severe cases, apple scab can significantly reduce fruit yield and quality, making it a serious concern for apple growers. By understanding the life cycle of apple scab and implementing effective control measures, we can protect our trees and ensure a healthy harvest. As winter approaches and our apple trees enter dormancy, it's the perfect time to give them an extra layer of protection with dormant oil. This horticultural oil is a highly refined petroleum product that acts like a suffocating blanket on overwintering pests and diseases. Dormant oil works by smothering insects and their eggs that are hiding in the crevices of the bark. It also disrupts the life cycle of certain diseases by preventing them from overwintering successfully. The key to using dormant oil effectively is timing. It should be applied during the dormant season, typically from late winter to early spring, before buds begin to swell. Applying it too late can damage the emerging buds and leaves.